Morning routines are very popular. You wake up, you meditate, you have a cold shower, you journal, you do all of these things. But are they actually worth it? And what is going to naturally increase your testosterone? Because this is exactly what I teach guys in my high testosterone blueprint, how to create a morning that actually aligns with optimizing your testosterone, but not being a load of fluff that doesn't really actually do anything. Are they really worth it? In my opinion, yes, to an extent. But I think people do too long morning routines and they do the wrong things. They don't do things that actually move the needle. They don't progress any further from these routines. Mine is incredibly simple, and I'm going to teach you in this video today exactly what I do, because it is very, very simple but very effective. It is about, morning routine should be about priming yourself to attack the day of whatever your goals are, whether that's working, whether that's your business, whether that's going to the gym and health and fitness related goals. But it's very, very simple. I wake up at the same time every single day, and that is very, very important, because this actually means that my body is going to be in tune. I'm not going to wake up all fucked because I've woken up at a random time that my body is not aligned with. You want to be waking up within the same 30 minutes and 30 minutes before period. Say you usually wake up at 6 a.m. You always want to stay between that 5:30 and 6:30 range maximum. You don't want to go outside of that range, because it's going to fuck with your circadian rhythm, which is going to mean that you have absolutely no chance at getting a very quick started morning. Then I get straight in a cold shower. I know that sounds a bit like the traditional morning routines where they're just a bit dumb, but I think cold showers are incredibly powerful, because they're not really anymore, but they always were slightly uncomfortable. Maybe they are a little bit now for me, but not that much. But you just start the day off with a nice quick hit. You're getting straight out of your warm bed into a cold shower, couple of minutes, few minutes in there, and you're up and you're awake. And compared to a warm shower, I feel like it makes you a bit slow and you don't really get that same attack effect on the day. So I get in a cold shower, I come out, and then I go downstairs and I make a glass of water, sparkling water, and I have half a teaspoon of salt in there. That goes in, then I have 9 grams of creatine and some potassium chloride in there. I make my own electrolyte beverage. And then I have my supplements. I have 10 milligrams of boron, and then vitamin D3 as well, 12,000 IUs, which some people will say that's high. I live in the UK, and the recommended daily intake of vitamin D is just dumb. And then I have black coffee, which I drink like 2 to 3 at the moment, every single morning. And people say, oh, that's high. And I don't drink coffee for energy, because my sleep is so good. I don't need coffee for energy. I drink it because it is a superfood. The antioxidant content in coffee is higher than any other food on the planet, higher than blueberries and dark chocolate. You're going to get insane health benefits from drinking black coffee. It gets you dialed, it gets you straight into the day. That is one thing I don't really promote that often, of where you see health people saying wait 90 minutes to have your coffee. I don't do that. I just don't see the need. I don't have any energy crashes if I have coffee. It's usually about half an hour after I've woken up, but I don't have any crashes. I can have 3 coffees within an hour in the morning. I won't crash. It's all about getting your sleep dialed to stop you from having these energy crashes in the day. Drink black coffee because it is an incredibly good health tool. And then I get a little bit of sun in my eyes for 5 minutes. I just step outside, get some sun, and that is literally it. And then I come back, I sit here, and I just work on my laptop. Not that there's anything on there at the moment. I have just literally set it up. I put these on because if I'm staring at a laptop for multiple hours, it fucks with my eyes, whereas these blue light blockers, you're meant to wear them in the evening, but when I'm staring at screens for prolonged periods of time, I do like to wear these. Otherwise, I feel like I've been staring into a bright office light for hours, which obviously isn't that good. And then you just sit down and you graft, or you go and train, or you smash a good day at work. That is what it's all about. It's just about giving yourself a 30-minute window to prime yourself for the rest of the day, not being all weird and doing yoga and breath work and then journaling and then doing all this other stuff, then meditating, and then you get in a cold plunge and then you ice your balls. You need to just prime yourself, pursue something, attack the day. If you want to train in the morning as well, you can do that. You can add that as a part of your routine. But don't make these fluff-filled routines where you're just doing all these things to prime yourself but never taking actual action. The things that move the needle, working on your business, training, pursuit of something that is needed. There can be benefits to all this stuff like meditated, but I think as a man, you should just be pursuing something greater, a greater purpose. All that stuff is fine, but you have to focus on the big actions and the big things that actually are going to move you closer to a better life. But that is all I've got for this video. Just a little Sunday talk. It's a bank holiday. Everyone's in bed. Everyone's not getting after it. Anyone who watches this channel is getting after it. We don't accept people who don't go and smash the day every single day, 7 days a week. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I say, if you want to learn more about testosterone and optimizing your health, then I do have a program in the description, the High Testosterone Blueprint, where I help guys reach that 600 to 1,000 plus range of testosterone naturally. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found some value from it. And I will see you in the next one. Enjoy your Sunday, lads. Goodbye.